back to my YouTube channel and welcome to today's video, which is a January monthly reset video. So monthly reset videos are very much needed, especially in my life, because it gives me a way to recap what I did the month before and what I need to pivot and change for the upcoming month to be able to be on track for my goals and all that kind of stuff. And I really started these back last year when I got back on YouTube, because I love watching people monthly videos, and I was like, if I love watching this, so why not make my own? Right, because I make content that I want to create and I like creating too. So hopefully you guys like these too. But if you're new to this channel, hi, my name is KT and I'm your favorite publicist that comes live on this channel to talk about career, PR, and lifestyle videos from here to there. Welcome, and hopefully you'll be part of this crazy PR family and learn more about myself and what I have to offer to you. So without further ado, I'm just going to get right on into the video. I have my lovely notebook here, and you guys will see it on the screen as well. But January it's gonna be a time. But first, before I get into January stuff, let's go ahead and just get into a recap of December and just a reflection. So for December, I did not set any goals. The way December was Decembering in life, I said December we just gonna come in and be humble, and we just gonna plan for 2024. That's what we're gonna do. And for the things that I put on my 2024 list, a lot of that stuff happened in December, which is crazy. But again, that's when we learned, don't count God out in the fourth quarter, because he'll do it. And he did. But I'm going to tell you guys kind of the highs and lows of what December looked like and all that kind of stuff. So for some of the wins for December, I got a job offer, and I didn't think that was going to happen at all in December. When I was telling you guys what was going on, I was like, you know what, it's just time for me. It's time to go. It's time to figure things out and just find a new job. And I was more than likely was like, hey, you know, January I'm just gonna go in and just hit the ground running, because a lot of people start hiring in January and December. So I'm just gonna be like, okay, put in applications, they're reviewed in January. By January I have a new job. God said, no sis, we're gonna have you a job offer in December. So I have a new job offer. It is a great one. I am excited to be a part of the team. I'm looking forward to the things that I can accomplish in this new role. We did get a title increase and some money increase. That's all I'm gonna say. God is good. God is good, y'all. God is good. So new job offer is the #1 win. Second win of the year was spending time with my family. So although a lot of people had a lot of events going on in all my organizations for December, I kind of was like, you know what, I'm just gonna stick to myself and stick to going to stuff with my family. Because although I didn't know what December was going to look like, and once I ended up getting a job offer, I was like, okay, I do need to spend time with my family. So that's that. I ended up spending more time with them, having you know, just quiet time with myself and just reflecting over a lot of things. And I cannot be more grateful to have that time, because it made me sit back and think about a lot of things that I needed to think about. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to spending time with your family in December. So losses and low moments, we did lose my uncle in the month of December, right before Christmas. So we did have to go to my family's hometown, which is Savannah, Georgia. And although I got to spend time with that side of the family, even though it's a bittersweet moment because it's my uncle and he passed away, and now it's only like one aunt that I have left. So it was very bittersweet, knowing that he passed away right before Christmas, y'all. Like literally the week before Christmas he passed away. So that was a lot, and it was already hard enough because a lot of people don't know, like December was the month my mom passed away. She passed away in December 15th, so her brother passed away December 18th. That's a lot, even though it's been years apart, but still that's a lot. Especially with December, it's like it's already a solemn month because I don't have my mom, but it was more solemn because now I lost an uncle during that month. But nevertheless, that was one of the low moments. Also going back to loss of goals, because I told y'all I just came in December and was like, you know what, I'm not gonna make any plans. And I kind of felt bad because I could have had some goals, but I just felt like when December got here, I was like, you know what, this is too much. We just gonna do what we can. I'm not gonna really make any concrete goals in December and just let everything play out the way it needs to play out. So there's not much of a recap for December outside of just the highs and the low moments, because I mean December I just did a lot of reflecting and a lot of goal setting and figuring out what I want life to look like in 2024, what I wanted to pivot from, what I wanted new, what I wanted to change, what I wanted to do with myself. And that's kind of where it went. So like I told you guys, I do have a word of the year, but I'm also going to do a word of the month that resonates more with me as I go into the month and what I can expect, or what I know is going to, you know, come about that month. And the word of the month is pivot. Because we pivoted. And if you don't know what pivot means, it's the complete change in the way one does something. So literally I'm pivoting jobs, I'm pivoting states, I'm pivoting cities, I'm pivoting out of my apartment that I got for myself, my very first apartment that I got for myself. So it's a lot of pivots, and January is gonna be one to remember. One to remember. So as I talked about pivoting and talked about what's the word and what I resonate for that month, I have some tasks. I won't say they're really goals, they're tasks leading up to the big goals that I have in January. I mean goals that I have for 2024. And again, I didn't want to make too much goals because y'all know I got a lot of stuff to do before the end of January. So I don't know what that looks like and what that could look like with a bunch of goals. So I just said we're going to come in slow and easy. So one, that's building a routine. Building a routine is very much important to me because the last couple of months I was like, okay, I'm just gonna wake up and just, you know, wash my face, put some clothes on and go to work. I was not eating breakfast, I was not being in my word, I wasn't, you know, just doing things that I normally should have done, but was in a state of just here to get it day over with. And I want to get out of there. I really want to actually have routines going into this new year, and especially starting a new job in a new city. I need to have some kind of routines in my life. So that's number one. Two, pack up my apartment, because at the end of January I'm gonna be in another state, and thankfully I have a moving service that's going to move everything and put stuff back together, so that won't be the hard part. The hard part right now is just putting things together, putting them in boxes, all that kind of stuff, really trying to figure out what I'm keeping, what I'm not keeping, and knowing that the end of January, like I can't come back and just get stuff, like everything got to go or everything got to be gone type thing. So yes. Pick an apartment. I have not picked an apartment. I need to lay hands on these apartments. Like, they look very much well in the videos, in the pictures, but looks can be deceiving. And I'm not getting down there and I'm saying this what it looked like on the picture, and that's not what I pull up to, because I'm going to be mad and somebody gonna have to give my money back. So I'm going to go lay hands on some apartments right before the new year, all that kind of stuff. You guys will see more of that in my vlog, which is my Thriving 30s vlog. Y'all like that name, don't you? That's one of the channel changes, because I really felt like I really wasn't connecting with you guys a lot in my vlogs. You guys like the PR videos, you guys like the concept of productive work vlogs, but I really wasn't talking to you guys. I was just talking about my work day, and I want to do better. We're doing better in 2024, so I scratched the productive work vlogs, and we're going to have Thriving 30s, and we're going to talk about everything that's going on in my life. So y'all gonna be in my business in 2024 and moving. So, but I'm taking you guys along the journey, and the journey actually started way before now. And I was telling you guys what was going on. I was telling you the tea in the vlog, so when you watch the vlog, you'll know what I mean. And then I'm also gonna have some short content, all that stuff for you guys. So y'all gonna be in my business in 2024. Next task is outlining, filming, and uploading schedule for YouTube. I am now officially back on YouTube, and the fact that I'm moving is going to interrupt a lot of that, so I have to do a lot. Even though the moving company is going to put most of the stuff back together, I'm still going to probably be for a good couple of weeks like, where is this, where's this camera, where's that camera? And the fact that I have a new camera that my lovely sister and her man friend brought me for Christmas, I'm going to be using that more. So just figuring out what that looks like. Also content wise, what you guys enjoy, what you don't enjoy. I really want to lean on you guys about what you would like to see from my channel that resonates with me. So that's going to be coming as well. And also just spending time with family and friends before I leave. Like, I'm not moving too far. It's not a hop, skip, and a jump, but it's close enough that I can still get back. But I'm not coming back every weekend type thing. So I really want to spend time with my family and friends and be able to, you know, cultivate those relationships still and be there for them. Just because they're out of sight doesn't mean they're out of mind, and I want them to know that. And spend time in January in between packing and everything and just being around them. So yeah, so outside of my tasking goals, one of my biggest to do things is to read 20 to 24 books in 2024. I like the 24 books in 2024. We might visit that, but 20 is the base minimum. If I get to 24, that's a good thing. But I have 2 books that I want to read in January. I'm part of a book club, so most of these are going to be, don't get me wrong, I like fiction books, but most of the things I read is personal development and also memoirs, and I read a lot of fiction stuff on the side, not books that I actually buy. If you guys didn't know, I'm actually a Wattpad girly. So I'm gonna read my fiction stuff on Wattpad when I have time. So that's why I don't read fiction books. And that might definitely change in 2024. Moving, especially once I get into, you know, a lot of classes, and when I get to my APR stuff, I might be like, hey, cool it on the personal development books. We need some fiction in our lives. We need to go to another place. But nevertheless, I'm going to read 2 books in January. So the first one is Thicker Than Water is by Kerry Washington. I'm going to insert a picture here. In the book club, that's the book that we're going to read in January. And then also, I read a book and I listen to a book. So I get a hard copy book or a Kindle version of it, since I have 2 iPads. I have the smaller iPad just for that reason and just to take on the go more. And then also I do Audible, so I do a monthly subscription of Audible, so I buy a new Audible book as well each month. So Thick as Water, Kerry Washington is going to be my physical book, and then Woman Evolved by Sarah Jakes Roberts is going to be the Audible book I listened to. I kind of cheated already and started listening to it in December because I finished up, what book was I reading? I was reading Michelle Obama's Becoming book. Was it Becoming? Hold on, y'all. I think it was Becoming. I'm bad about remembering some of the books that I read. And you know what? I really don't think it was Becoming. It was The Light We Care. I read the second book, The Light We Care. So I finished that and I started on Woman Evolved. I know I'm not going to get finished with Woman Evolved, especially with all the stuff I have. So I'm going to pick it up in January and get everything together. So those are the reads of the month. So that is January's monthly videos. These videos will typically be a little bit longer, but because I say the first 3 months, the first quarter, they're gonna be a little short on this side because we gonna be figuring stuff out, all that kind of stuff. But nevertheless, they're going to be done. As always, thank you guys for staying tuned. Don't forget to like, comment down below what are some of the things that you're looking forward to in January. What are some of your goals that you want to hit in January? And then also don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you won't miss a beat when I drop a new video. Yes, work besties. And also share this with your work bestie so they can get along and be a part of this tribe as well. Still working on the name. But nevertheless, thank you guys for staying tuned as always. Love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye y'all.